There you are, standing at the edge of yourself, wearing loneliness like a second skin. I see it clinging to you, wrapping itself around your frame, stretching behind you in a shadow that moves even when you are still. You think it's a weight, a burden pressing down on your chest, making each breath a little heavier. But you are mistaken. Loneliness is not an invader. It is not a monster lurking in the dark corners of your mind, waiting for a moment of weakness to pounce. No, it is something older, something more familiar. It has been with you since the first flicker of consciousness, before you knew the warmth of another's touch, before you knew the comfort of a voice calling your name, before love, before belonging, before connection. There was loneliness. You have spent so long trying to escape it, running from its presence, filling your hours with distractions, your mind with noise, your hands with tasks that keep you from feeling the full weight of its presence. But what if I told you that loneliness is not something to be feared, that it is not emptiness at all, but something vast, something rich, something overflowing with truths you have not yet learned to hold? You are not lonely because you lack. You are lonely because you are infinite. You are lonely because the space inside you is too vast for anything, for anyone, to ever completely fill. Have you ever stood at the edge of the ocean and felt small beneath the endless sky? Have you ever looked up at the stars and realized that light can travel for millions of years without ever touching another soul? That is what you are. You are a galaxy unto yourself, a universe spinning with stories yet to be written, echoes of memories that have not yet been lived. You are a being too expansive to be contained by the fleeting presence of another. And that is why loneliness clings to you, because it is not an absence, it is a reminder. It reminds you that you are unfinished, that there are spaces inside you still waiting to be explored, corners of your soul that have never known the warmth of your own attention. You have spent so much time looking outward, searching for someone to understand, to see you, to touch you, in a way that makes all the empty places feel full. But have you ever truly turned inward? Have you ever sat in the silence of your own mind and listened, not to the voice that criticizes, not to the fears that whisper of unworthiness, but to the presence beneath it all? The presence that has been waiting patiently for you to notice? Loneliness does not come to punish you. It does not come to remind you of what you lack. It comes to introduce you to yourself, to sit with you in the quiet and hold up a mirror so you can see what you have been running from all along. The truth, the vastness, the infinite depth of what it means to be alive. And here is the secret. Loneliness is not something to fight. It is not something to fill or quiet or push away. The trick is not to escape it. The trick is to surrender to it, to let it press against your ribs, let it curl itself around your heart, let it settle into your bones until you realize it is not something separate from you. It is part of you. It always has been. It is not devouring you. It is merging with you. Because loneliness is not the absence of others. It is the presence of yourself, raw and unfiltered, staring back at you. So don't run. Don't numb yourself with noise and movement and empty distractions. Sit with it. Listen. It has things to tell you, strange and terrible and beautiful things. It has secrets to share, ones that only you can hear. If you dare to stop, if you dare to be still, if you dare to let the silence stretch wide and deep, you will find that loneliness is not the void you once feared. It is the door to something greater. It is the doorway to you.